welcome. I'm glad you're here. We're in the Sign Fairy Creative Palace. We're not in the Rennick Morris freaking office of anguish. I know some of my OCD friends are struggling with all the clutter I have everywhere, and I apologize for that. But I wanted to give everybody an update on what's happening with three things. The three things that this video are going to talk about very briefly are going to be about my YouTube channel and what's transpiring there, our Facebook group and what's transpiring there, and our Patreon, my Patreon channel. The other thing I want to point out is that it's been suggested to me by a number of different people that I make more of a concerted effort about making sure I tell you to smash the like button and eviscerate the subscribe button down below. There, here, over there. So if you like the content, please subscribe. And if you like the video, please like it. If you don't like the video, you can press you don't like the video, but it would be better that you don't. Regardless, it's up to you. So crazy stuff is happening. And what I want to share with you first about the YouTube channel is that over the course of the last couple of days during my madness, and to give you some brief insight into the madness, we had both of our air compressors on our air conditioning units. Again, high-class problems, bust, and they're expensive to fix. And in any event, we were panicked. We probably freaked out for a little while and was very concerned. And then through talking with people about how concerned we were introduced to somebody who made us far less concerned and solved the problem very quickly for a quarter of what the cost would be. So we're grateful, right? That's why we got to talk about this stuff. But it's important to point out that over the course of the last couple of days, I've been spending a lot of time researching the benefits associated with YouTube. Now, there's a couple different components that we need to consider, but the one that I'm considering the most right now is the simple fact that YouTube, once your channel gets to a certain level, right, they will monetize your channel and they will pay you ad revenue dollars. Okay, and there's two criteria that you have to have in order for that to be considered. You need 1,000 subscribers within a 12-month time frame, and you need 4,000 hours of watched content. And the reality is, after watching one or two videos about how this individual blogger, happens to be a woman, got to 1,000 subscribers, she talked about how long it took. And what I thought was really interesting was that it took her well over 12 months to get to 1,000 subscribers. And she explained what she had to go through in order to get there. And for some people, it's a process. It's a different process for everybody. But what's unique about our situation and my situation and the situation that I find ourselves in is that we started this thing in April. And as of today, we have 780 subscribers. So you're subscribing even though I don't even have to say anything, which is impressive. And you're showing your support by clicking on the subscribe button. And I don't think I really realized how important that is for a number of reasons. The first one being to monetize my income. My income for the business that I was running prior to COVID-19 has stopped. And I'm not generating any income there. But gratefully, Sign Fairies has, and we've been able to manage. We're going to manage more, and we're going to trim the fat, and we're going to have less expenses and reduce our costs and make it that much easier. But we're also going to do a couple other things. And one of them is that I have a goal, and I'd like to get my channel monetized. That means I need 1,000 subscribers. That means I need 4,000 hours of watch content. I'm saying that, and I'm not asking you to sit in front of the computer and just watch hours aimlessly. I'm simply saying that I'm going to put out more content that's going to have that's going to be better edited. It's going to have thumbnails, and it's going to be a little bit different, or a lot different than what you've been accustomed to, which I don't think is a bad thing. So I'm making that commitment to myself, because if I can monetize a channel and I can make money to supplement my income, whether it be $10, $50, or $100, or $10,000, I'm going to start that process. These are new channels of revenue that I've never thought possible. And the only reason why they're happening, and the only reason why I'm thinking about them, is because of you. You alone. I received an email 45 days ago from a woman who said, "You're crazy. You should start a private Facebook group. There are people out there who are monetizing it and charging people to join the group, and they're making $60,000 a year." I opted not to do that. I started a private Facebook group that is well over 45 days old. And to my shock and amazement, we have 600 members in this private group. Now, before I get to my Patreon account, because that was also suggested to me by somebody else in the group and one of my subscribers, I want you to know, and I know I probably say it more than I should, but I'm going to say it now because that's what this video is about. Everybody's learning a lot about a lot of things in this awkward time and pandemic. I am not excluded from that. I'm learning a lot. What I learned from all of you, subscribers, private Facebook people, members, I promise someday I will share with you. I'm not going to do it right now. But what you need to know is I am beyond grateful. The word I use a lot and I'll use right now is okay, thanks. Is overwhelmed. Emma! I'm totally overwhelmed. So is Emma. There's apparently a squirrel in the yard. Chill out, girl. Damn. Come say hi to everybody. I know. You're doing a great job. You're such a good cattle dog. You're such a good girl. I know. You're great. You're fine. Okay? All right. I got stuff to do. I got people to talk to. That's Emma. She's very, very protective. She's just scared of her own tail, but whatever. So my point is that I'm extremely grateful. All right? And I'm extremely overwhelmed by all the generosity that everyone has showed. But I see through a new set of eyes now. Primarily because of the actions of people of this group and members of our channel and my private Facebook group. They've opened my eyes in a way that were not open before prior to starting this, and I'll be forever grateful. So know that, okay? And if you're going to join the private Facebook group and you're going to be a member of this group, you need to know that this is incredibly important to me, all right? And it will be until the day I die, okay? So, the last but not least is another suggestion that was given to me by a woman in this group was to start a Patreon account. And if you don't know what Patreon is, 4, 5, 6 years ago when YouTube content providers like me and others, I wasn't a provider back then, were providing content, they were getting paid very well. And I think what had happened is Procter & Gamble actually complained to YouTube because they posted a gun-related advertisement on one of their videos or whatever. And it caused an uproar. And it basically cut all of the content providers' revenue in half. So Patreon started. So Patreon, much like YouTube, is a place where people can go like myself, and I can create content, and I can ask people if they would be willing to pay a membership fee to join. And I have. And the Patreon account is about how you can start a yard sign celebration business. We talked about this in a video I think I have titled, Let's Help Each Other. And you can come there for $19.99 a month. You can get access to all these how-to videos. I still have more to do. We do 2 live streams a month. And then there's 2 other tiers. There's a $49.99 a month tier and a $99.99 a month tier that will allow you to ask me direct questions, and you'll get some time with me on the phone. For the $49.99 a month, it's a half an hour worth of time. For the $99.99 a month, it's a 2 half-hour sessions or 1-hour session. So if you want to support the channel and you've been looking to do that because you're really happy with the content, you can join. It's not a monthly membership. It's a monthly membership, and basically, it's not like a gym membership. You can stop anytime you want. You can actually donate too. So if you want to donate there as well, that's fine also. But I wanted to share with you that I am going to be making more of a concerted effort of monetizing all of the avenues that have been presented to me by all of you who have compelled me to learn more about YouTube and a private Facebook group. In the private Facebook group, we're going to have a shop and we're going to sell stuff. And the next video I'm doing right after this one is going to go over how I built our Sign Fairies Creative Palace and what that Untailed, and then the other one is going to be talking about the plotter, which is right there, okay? And how we're going to start making letters and what that all looks like and how less expensive they are than buying a letter at Victory Store. I'm not calling out Victory Store, but it's $11.50 for a letter. I can make one here right now in the next half an hour for $2. Okay? So that's the update. That's what I wanted you to know. So just be prepared for it. I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm not asking you to change anything. I'm not asking you I'm not asking of anything to you other than to subscribe, man. Like my stuff. Become a member of a private Facebook group. All right? And do what you're already doing. Because this is only happening because of you. Everything from this day forward has been organic growth. And if it took a YouTube person who was making a lot of money from advertisements almost a year to get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm overwhelmed that in less than 4 months, I'm 3/4 of the way past that. We got 200 more to go. And we're going to get there together. And so that's it. That's all I got. That's the update. So hammer down, smash the day, get your yard signs out there, rent signs, make money, do what you need to do to get it done, and help people. All right? That's the mantra. Give back. And that's what we do here. So make it happen.